Well, hey everybody, it is Friday. It's, what is it, December 5th? I don't know. It doesn't really matter, does it? Uh, yeah, I haven't filmed in this location for a while, and now as you can see, I'm surrounded by largely dead plants. However, there is this one tomato here that I'm still giving a chance to grow and ripen, if it so chooses, but I don't know if that's going to happen at this point. It's pretty damn cold. That's why I'm going to make this a quick one. But, one of the best chips, one of the best spicy chips that I've ever had that I reviewed recently were the Scorchin Hot Sauce flavored chips by Late July. And I said when I recorded that video, I was like, well, this is the only spicy one that I could find. But there is another spicy one. Probably not as spicy, because those were on the spice level in terms of spicy chips. Those were right up there with the Pocky Haunted Ghost Pepper as some of the spiciest chips I'd ever eaten. But they have these Hawaiian habanero. Okay. Now, I didn't see these the last time that I was perusing the late July snacks that were on sale. This one caught my eye yesterday when I was at the Whole Foods. Unfortunately, it wasn't on sale. So the sale price was like $3.99 for a bag, and these were like over $5. So I was like, you know what? That last late July video did really well. Got a lot of views, quite a few comments. People seemed interested. So I'm going to try another one of their products. I think it's maybe worth the $5. Let's see. Yeah, plus there's just the fact that I really like those Scorchin Hot Sauce chips. There we go. There's my signature incompetent bag opening. It's not as bad as it has been in the past, but I did rip it like about a quarter of the way down. So, like the classic Graham like bag opening mishap is when it gets ripped down to about here. So this was better than normal. And here. So the heat level on this is supposed to be medium. Alright, so I'm not expecting to get burned by this. I'd like to have a little bit of like, just a little bit of habanero fire. They look amply seasoned, look at that. They look as amply seasoned as Doritos normally are, right? Let's check it out. While we're processing that, let's read about the ingredients. So this has organic whole ground yellow corn, vegetable oil, pineapple habanero seasoning, which is sugar, sea salt, spice, onion powder, garlic powder, yeast extract, citric acid, dried red bell pepper, organic vinegar powder, organic sunflower oil, natural flavor, including cumin, habanero pepper extractive, and acetic acid, and pineapple juice concentrate. Alright. So, if you're not an expert at reading ingredients lists, what I just read indicates that there's not going to be that much habanero in it, and probably not much habanero flavor. And there isn't. There really isn't. I'm going to try a few more. I'm going to try to get a really well seasoned one. Alright, these look quite seasony. Honestly, there's nothing unpleasant about that chip, but that is extremely unexciting. Extremely, extremely unexciting. It's just... the hints of pineapple and the hints of habanero in there are just really, really faint. And I'm not saying that I don't like subtlety. Sometimes I like subtlety. Now, I mentioned my recent review, I talked about the Pocky Chili Limon chips. And one of the things I loved about that chip was that the lime flavoring in it was subtle. It was there, but it didn't overwhelm the flavor. What Late July's doing here with these is they're keeping it too subtle. Alright? You have to really, really, really let that sit in your mouth and really absorb those flavors from the seasoning to get any pineapple or any habanero. And that's disappointing. I'm sorry, but to give a chip like this a high rating, they have to be a little bit bolder. I don't know what's going on here. Because those Scorchin Hot chips are full of flavor. I mean, front loaded, lots and lots of flavor, and really nice heat to them. Oversaturated with seasoning. Really nice, bold corn flavor, too. This, I don't get that bold corn flavor. I can barely taste the habanero. I can barely taste the pineapple. It's not really even salty enough. You know, at least if you're gonna, if you're gonna downplay the signature flavors that are supposed to be in your chip, well, at least make it nice and, salty and garlicky or whatever. Put lots of salt and garlic powder and onion powder in there, and lots of citric acid to give it zest. I mean, if you're not gonna bring out the habanero and the pineapple, but they didn't even do that. It doesn't have enough salt. It's just not a great chip. It's just kind of boring. I don't want to give it a 4 because it is like kind of nice to eat. So I'm gonna give it a 5. I'm not gonna give it a 4 because 4 is like it's borderline not pleasant. It's not unpleasant. It's just not exciting in any way. You might as well just eat plain tortilla chips, honestly, because they're just that with like a little bit of seasoning on them. Big disappointment, big letdown. I'm actually genuinely shocked. I thought these were going to be great chips, but they're not. Alright, well, you can't win them all, right? I got one more chip product coming next couple days. Then I'm going to be switching gears a little bit. I've got some things coming in the mail, and things are about to heat up on this channel, if you know what I mean.